So I'm going to show you the making of the TypeSomething app of lesson number 4. So let's remember that we have two view controller, right? This one and that one. And let's first start with making a new project, right? So that's a new project. That's an iOS app, and I will call this thing TypeSomething. Right. Okay, TypeSomething temp. Well, let's go with 2023. Okay, I don't need the test. I will save it here. Okay. All right. So we have the TypeSomething app, and now let's look at the view controller. Okay, let's look at the storyboard. Okay, I'm going to get a library item. So I'm dragging in a new view controller. This will be the text view controller, right? Used for entering text. All right, that would be the second view controller, right? Now I have to make a new file for the second view controller. This would be a touch class. So this is called text view controller. Okay, I got it. So in the storyboard, I have to set the class of the new view controller to text view controller. So this is how I do it. Set the custom class to text view controller. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is a bit annoying because of the way that Xcode design the element. I want to be able to see both view controller. So now I'm going to put a button in the first view. Right, the button should have the text. Okay, what is the text? Let me try to remember. Begin typing, right? Okay, so now I'm going to put in a text view to display the text. Right. Okay, now I'm trying to look at the second text view controller, which is a bit annoying here. There, I got it. So I control drag the button to the second view. Okay. And I will select show. This means when the user press on the begin typing button, the second view, the text view controller will be displayed. So now I'm going to put UI elements into the text view controller, which is one is a text view for the user to enter text. Right. And the second element I want to add is a button, right, for submit the text. Okay, there. Let's run this app and see what we got so far. Okay. Yeah, so we have the first view, as you can see. When I press the begin typing button, I get the second view, right? So now I need to have a text view in here so that I can type in the text, and I want that when I press the submit button, then I want to go back to the first view, right? So let's do that. So over here, let's just now set up the outlet. So I'm going to say over here, as you can see, I'm going to say, okay, sorry, no, I don't want this. Okay. I just want to have a assistant editor, right? So let's look at the button. This button doesn't do anything, right? Because I already set the segue to go here, to go to the second editor view controller. So what I need is a variable to store the value in this text view. So I will control and drag over here, right? And I will call this one I will call this okay, what do I call this? Entered text view. Entered text view, right? So that's an RB outlet. I want to do some just housekeeping so that the text view look nice. So I'm going to put this code here, okay? And now remember that I want that when I press this button, the transfer go back to the first view, and at the same time, I want to send the text over here back to over there, right? So let's look at the assistant editor again, and I have to write an IB action, right? So on Y to home, let me delete that. Okay. So here as explained in the previous part of the lesson, I would get the source, which is the text view controller, that one. And in the text view controller, I need a function to return the text, which is the text over there. I want to return it over here, right? So I want to take that text and put it into this text view. So in the text view controller, I had to have the function get text. So let's do that over here. That's the text view controller, right? So let's see, what do I have to do over here? So I have to make a segue back, right? So I will control drag the button into the exit icon, and you know that then the system remember that there is an unwire function, right? So that unwire function will go over here, you see, right? And now I have to write a function. Okay, I have to have an IB outlet for that one too, right? So let's do that. So this IB outlet should be called text view. Text view. It's there, right? And I have to write a function. Let me just, okay, I will do that. Function get text that return a string, and that function simply return text view dot text, right? So return the text that is in here. I have to put in here a tap gesture recognizer so that when I press the enter button, then so when the user tap on the view, then the keyboard is dismissed. So I'm going to look for a tap gesture recognizer to put it on this view, right? Okay, so I'm going to select it and press the library button. Right, that's the library there. And I look for the tap gesture recognition, which is this one. I'm going to drag it all over. So it's there, right? And you can see that from here, that I have here the tap gesture recognizer. Okay. So I want to say that when the tap gesture recognizer is tapped, then I want to dismiss the keyboard. Right? So I will control drag it to here, right? And this would be an action, and I will say this action is just going tap, right? Okay, because the user tap on it, so boom, right? So IB action function tap, and the sender is this one, and I want to say that I want to dismiss the keyboard. So this would be text view dot resign first responder, right? So text view, that one, and so that dismiss the keyboard. And I think that is it. Let's see, why do I have an error here? That look. Okay, value of text has no, but okay, that's the own problem. Okay, now it knows that I don't have a problem. Okay. Yep. Okay, why do I have that one? That's the text view controller. Okay, I will go that. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's run it. That's the one there. Okay, begin typing. Boom. Okay, I have to type hello there. Press submit. You see, it go back here, right? So the data was transferred back. Of course, just to make things nicer, I will have to put a border on here, right? So let's do that. So let's move over here. Let's just go back to the storyboard. Okay. Hit on this one, that one there. That's the text view controller. And I want to say text view, right? Layer border equal to 2. Text view level. Okay, so let's run it again. Okay, begin typing. Hello world. Press submit. You see, I got it back here. Of course, you know how to handle this storyboard view warnings, right? By this time you should have known that, so I'm not going to talk about that. So that's it. I want to demo the tap gesture recognizer. So let's press the typing button. Now you see I want to make the keyboard goes up, the software keyboard, so that the keyboard, and we say hello. Now if I tap at a point on the screen, the keyboard will go down, right? Because that is the function tap, right? You can see that it dismissed the keyboard. See, that's what happened here. Okay, there, right? See, it dismissed the keyboard. So if I want to see the submit button, I have to tap the screen and I see the submit button. I submit it, it goes here. Okay, that's it.